us off with your thoughts on the game.
You know, at the end of the day, nobody feels good about losing. And, you know, we came here to win. We come to play and to win every single time we step on the field. And the only thing is I wish that, you know, the hard work and the toughness that our guys displayed and the resiliency that they show each and every day and even throughout the game, you know, they need validation. They need a win for all their efforts and hard work. It didn't come this afternoon. And I'm greatly disappointed. And, you know, as tough as we played and as hard as we played, we didn't always play smart. And that's my job as a head coach, is to get our guys to play smart and to play smarter and continue to get them to play hard and improve. I'm open for questions.
Coach, is the next step with this young, inexperienced team learning how to close out games like that?
Absolutely. It's, you know, the one thing is they really believed that they would be in the game, so it wasn't like it was a surprise to them. But nevertheless, they had it in their, they had that right in their grasp, and they let it slip through for whatever the reasons. And could be inexperience. It could just be a mental error. It could just be a physical mismatch occurred and bad things happened. But regardless, it comes a point in the game where guys just have to dig deep. And as I told the men, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. And we just didn't get it done enough times, especially in that fourth quarter offensively, to seal the deal.
Is that false start penalty on third and goal on the one kind of haunting?
Oh, very much so. My goodness, yeah. It was, I mean, it was less than one, you know, it was half yard.
Yeah.
I mean, 11 different ways we could get it in from there. And to go back to 3rd and 6, and then, you know, we got pressured and receiver didn't get open as well, as clean as we liked, and Mike decided to throw the ball away, which was probably smart. So we didn't lose the opportunity to kick the field goal. But man, oh man, you know, you work so hard to get down there, and then to end the drive with a field goal was very disappointing, believe me.
It looked like you guys paused for a moment. Were you thinking about going forward on fourth?
Yeah, I did. I kept looking at the play sheet, looking at the clock, and going through in my mind. But I just knew the sound bet was to kick the field goal from 6.5 yards out.
What did you tell the team after the game? I mean, what do you say after a game like that?
I just, you know, basically the same thing I just told you. You know, you're a resilient bunch of guys, man. You've been knocked on the canvas already, and you keep getting back up. And I love it. I mean, that I love about our guys. I told them that they played tough. Man, was I proud of the hitting out there. I mean, we were hitting. There was, I mean, you could hear it on the sidelines. I mean, we took it to them. We laid wood on them. We didn't cause, you know, really, I don't think we caused any fumbles. But man, oh man, there were some hits out there today, especially on defense and special teams. And on the reverse, I mean, Wegson clobbered a kid as Broadnax was coming around the corner. I mean, we're playing tough. And I complimented them on that, but at the end, we still lost the game.
Coach, you've been very optimistic about your future here in the MAC, and in back-to-back weeks, you guys have shown that you do belong in this conference. I mean, how optimistic are you now going forward? Well,
I'm always optimistic about our football team, and I know that right now, this is a good level for us. This league it's a perfect fit, and it's disappointing that we haven't done better in the league. You know, at the end of the day, we're 0-2 in the Mid-American Conference, so. I expected more. I absolutely expected to win stepping on that field today. And as I've told our guys since spring ball, I said, give us the ball on offense with a chance to win the game in the fourth quarter and seconds left, and we'll win the football game. And I feel like we just kind of I let us down. We didn't get it. We didn't do it. We didn't get it done.
Are you watching from week to week, play to play, quarter to quarter, Mike Wegson grow into that role? It seems like from week to week, this was one of his better ones.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because the first several games, each and every snap, I couldn't even tell you what was going on up front. All I did was watch Wegson, and now actually I can take my eyes off Mike and put him elsewhere. So he's playing better. You know, he's not making the same mistakes. He's learning from his errors, and that's making it better. If we could just hurry up and get through the process and go through all the errors and get him out of the way so we can learn from him, we'll be better. He'll be better and we'll be better.
Was the play that he made when at one point he was getting flushed out of the pocket, moving to his right, and looked like he was trying to throw it away and found Dion right there at the sideline? Is that a play that he probably couldn't have made earlier?
Wouldn't have made 3 weeks ago. couldn't make it in practice, wouldn't have thought of doing it. And all of a sudden, the light just came on. I can't tell you if it was a Tuesday practice he did it. Believe me, we've all been in his ear very loudly about doing those things. And all of a sudden, he's doing it successfully. And he's a pretty big man. And when he's rolling around there, when he's got as a pass-run option out on the perimeter, if you're going to tackle him, you better come up fast because he'll run you right over if you settle your feet.
On the other side of that, the guys that he's looking for down after down, can you talk about the breakout days for Williams and Walker today?
Well, we'll start with Walker. He's gotten better every game since Indiana. He just keeps getting better and better. Man, oh man, is that kid confident. I mean, he feels like he can catch anything in the ballpark, and he really has. I mean, he's may have a drop here or there, but basically he's caught everything that's been even close to his body. And Alan Williams, I was really glad to see him step up, and he played really good today. Made a really, really critical error going down in the score. But besides, besides that, that doesn't tarnish the afternoon that he had. The kid is really playing hard right now, really playing hard.
Going back to Mike, I mean, how tough is he? Is he among the toughest kids that you've coached at that position?
At quarterback, he's pretty darn tough, and he got blistered, and he popped up there at the end in that last series. A lot of guys would have laid there debating, do they want the pressure of the moment, and also the fact that he was probably not seeing very clearly. And he got up, man, and he took the challenge. I was really, really proud of him for that.
He looked like, on the play where he threw that block, looked like he turned and said something to the sideline after that. Was he saying something to you, and what did he say?
We were just screaming. I mean, we were just cheering for him, man, because it was beautiful. That was football at its best when your quarterback lays the wood on somebody.
Frank kind of got in your ear just for a second there after the game. What did he tell you?
Actually, he said something that I really like to hear. He goes, your team is really tough. And that, to me, is about as good of a compliment right now, because we're really trying to develop a team of toughness. And to be recognized by the last two coaches, the teams that we've played, for them to say that, it makes me feel good, because he didn't have to say it. I haven't been a head coach long enough to know if every coach that beats you tells you your team plays tough. But the last 2 weeks I have heard it.
Has it been, is it a physical mismatch thing with the run defense up the middle?
I really like our front four. I think those guys are well equipped. It's obviously not having Galen Clemens hurts, and not having Maines from a depth standpoint hurts, because those guys just wear down. And at the beginning of the year, we were literally rolling 9 guys through there, and now we're at 7. Excuse me, we had 9 guys here, and today we're at 6. So it changes quickly.
Anything else for Coach? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Gentlemen, Deion Walker. That's when I start off with questions.
Guys, this has obviously been a tough season, but you feel like you're good. I mean, you felt like you're getting closer every week. Has it gotten to the point now where it's that close? You feel like you're just about there?
I mean, yeah. We have no choice but to put everything together. Week by week we've been showing signs of improvement, but we just got to put it all together. A loss is never acceptable. We hate losing. We don't come like, oh, we got close. We want to win, so we got to put everything together and come out with a win next week.
Alan and Dion, for both of you guys, it seemed like passing offense worked today as well as it had. Was it just sort of finding rhythm, getting everybody on the same page?
I think it was pretty easy once we got in the rhythm. O-line did a great job picking up the blitzes, and Mike did a great job of finding all the open receivers all game. So I think it was just we're doing good, better every game. So.
Does it feel like you guys, where he's a freshman, does it feel like you guys are watching him kind of grow up in front of you and watch him mature and get better from game to game?
Yeah, I'd say that he's getting better and better each game. Learning the offense, learning to stay in the pocket, take a hit, then deliver the throw. So we're watching him grow.
Dan, do you dream about that right sideline there? Because you've been doing a lot of work on that.
For the most part, I mean, we get that a lot in practice. So, and we watched film on them and realized that that was going to be a key point in our offense. So,
Yeah, is Blankenship, I mean, is he one of the toughest guys you've gone against? I mean, he had some plays where he's kind of bouncing off tacklers.
Someone the running back?
Yeah.
He definitely ran hard. He's a good player, but I wouldn't say he was the best, but he was definitely up there. You know, Michigan's backwood ran hard too, but he definitely ran very hard, and it was hard to tackle him. We missed a lot of tackles, hurt us in the end.
On those zone reads, were you guys conscious of that Tettleton was hurt, and were you going more after Blankenship at some point, or was that a thought?
It's all about reads. You got to just do your assignment. You know, we don't focus on one player specifically. We just everyone is accounted for. So, and once you see the ball handed off, you're just not going to go after him. He kept the ball a few times on a few bootlegs, but we just they ran the ball out with number 22. So, and he ran hard. So I would keep doing it too.
Okay, so on that last drive when you guys got the ball back, were you thinking at that point you had a pretty good chance to just get into at least into field goal range?
yeah, we knew, we felt as a team that we were going to win the game. We had no doubt about it.
For Dion, two-part question. What's your vertical, and did you max it out on that catch against the sideline?
I haven't done a vertical test in a while, but I feel like I did. I may have. So.
Mike, the play he's talking about, the one on the sideline where you got flushed out and you kind of put it where only Dion might be able to get it at that point. What did you see on that play, and is that a play you would have been able to make 3 weeks ago?
I think over the last few games, obviously we've progressed a lot. We kind of meshed together as an offense a lot more, and you know that just comes with being more comfortable with the guys out there. Because I know if I put the ball in the air, that one of these guys are going to go up and get it. You know, so I think we've got a lot of faith in each other and a lot of camaraderie right now as an offense.
This is a guys played against a team that's beat Penn State and so forth at the beginning of the season. You have the most points against them that anybody's put up this season. Is that another step for you guys? Does that feel like you guys are going forward because of that?
It's definitely another step. You know, I hate to lose. Obviously, there's nothing good that comes out of losing. But I think looking back, we took another big step as an offense, as a team as a whole, actually, and we put up a good amount of points. I think it shows our potential that we have as an offense. We have the players in place. Right now, and we just keep taking bigger steps each and every week. So next week, hopefully, we get that W.
Was that a couple anxious moments for you when the referees were reviewing where the flip happened? Was that a tough moment for you?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. I was hoping they weren't going to call or take it back, but that was a mistake. Shouldn't have flipped into the end zone. That won't never happen again.
If it's going to happen, you feel it's pretty good that you kind of got away with it. Good way to learn that lesson.
Yeah, and then Living Good bailed me out on the kickoff. He kicked it all the way down, I think, to like the 10 or something. So it didn't hurt us too bad, but I shouldn't have did it.
Mike, you've gotten better every week. What has changed? I mean, what has it slowed down for you? What specifically feels different now, or does anything feel different now?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's anything in particular, really. It's just getting better at what we're doing each and every week. Like I said before, we're meshing together as an offense. It really takes guys to know each other and to know so he's going to come out of the break. I know how he's going to turn out of it and how fast he's going to be running. And if there's a matchup one-on-one, I know I can trust in these guys out here. So it just it takes a little bit of time to get that knowing in each other, how each other play. And I think just moving on, it's just going to get better and better each week.
Like that last drive obviously it didn't end the way that you wanted it to, but is that valuable experience to have that kind of a game situation going forward? Is that going to be valuable for you guys? And also for you?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, we practice it every week, but it's not the same as when you're in the game actually doing the 2-minute drill and it's coming down, all the pressure's on the offense. So that's huge. It's going to help us moving forward, definitely. So if we need to do that again, we've got that under our belt. We know what to expect going into it.
For any of you guys on offense, when you guys played against UConn and struggled as much as you did, had a hard time moving the ball, did you feel like you were going to get to this point, that you were going to get to that was obviously a frustrating night that night, but did you feel like, hey, it's just going to take time?
Yeah, I always had faith that we were going to get here. I mean, this is just another step to me, though. I think we've got a long way to go still. You know, we're going to keep improving each week. But, you know, I've always had faith that, you know, I think this is just a glimpse of how we can play, but I've known this is how it can be.
Alan and Dion, how nice is it when you can see your quarterback? How much confidence does it give you when you see him on the third down just put his head down and get the extra 2 yards, or just be willing to take the hit instead of sliding down and avoiding contact?
Oh, we know how tough he is, so we expect that. He's not afraid to take a hit. He does a great job getting the first downs when he gets flushed out of the pocket running. He's not afraid to put his shoulder down and run through the tackle.
Mike, you looked giddy after the block.
Yeah, I was excited to get a hit on somebody, and I think I might have got a little pancake on that one. So let's put one on my.
I mean, as a quarterback, the general perception of quarterbacks is nobody thinks of quarterbacks as having toughness like that. Is it you'd like an opportunity to show you've got that in you too?
Oh, definitely. I mean, when I'm running the ball, like you said before, you know, I'm not afraid to, you know, put my shoulder down and get those couple extra yards to get the first. But you know, when I can get a hit on somebody, you know, I'm not going to shy away.